Okay.
Hi.
How the hell are you?
I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm great. I want to say thank you for tuning in, or tapping in, rather.
Thank you for having me. Of course.
Of course. You know, we've been trying to set this up for a little minute, so, I'm happy that it's actually, taking place right now.
Yes. Yes.
All right, so before we even get started, we're going to let you introduce yourself to the people. Let them know where you tapping in from.
I'm NuNu. I'm in North Carolina, Charlotte, North Carolina.
Shout out to North Cat.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Looking good. Shout out to you. Okay. So, have you seen any of our shows before? Like, have you seen any of the Naughty Night shows before? Like, you got a chance to tap in on anything and see how we do things and how we, go about things, conversations and stuff like that?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm busy.
All right, that's good. That's perfect. So before we even start, right? Like I said, shout out to you. Appreciate you for giving us your time. We're gonna have a good conversation, have some fun. But before we do that, take a shot. Salute to you. Okay. Ooh, that's damn good. Okay. So there's tiers, right? This is how we normally start our show off, right? And then we go and fizzle out into whatever else we're gonna get into. But so there's tiers, right? There's 3 tiers. You got your high sex drive, you have your freak tier, and then you got your nasty tier. What tier would you be putting yourself in, NuNu? If you had to put yourself in one of those tiers, what tiers you putting yourself?
Hello.
What tier? Like what class? What level would you put? Okay, no problem. So you got the high sex drive tier, you got the freak tier, and then you got the nasty tier.
I mean, what's really the difference between freak and nasty?
Well, freak, nasty is more so, it's really not really too much boundaries on the nasty. When you nasty, I feel when you nasty, it's not really too much boundaries. Freak, you'll thrill around with a lot of shit. You might be open to a lot of shit, but you might have a line that you'll draw the sand. You'll draw a line in the sand somewhere too.
Okay. Well, I don't really have a high sex drive, but I would have to say I'm a little bit of freak and nasty. So freak nasty, that describes me best.
Freak nasty?
Yeah.
Freak nasty new? Okay.
I like that.
We'll take it. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. I'm glad you like to keep my credit later. That's all. But so in terms of like what do you like? Like, what kind of guys do you like? What dudes turn you on? Like, what turns you on in a dude? Like, what kind of dudes you like first? And then you can let me know your turn-ons and turn-offs and things of that nature.
It's kind of hard to say. I mean, I don't really have a specific type, as long as I'm being treated right. So, I can't really say. A good man, that's my type. The one with some long money.
Okay. I can dig it. And in terms of like, you don't care about like height, nothing like that. Yeah, you.
No, I don't really want no short guy.
I'll tell you.
I have a little height. I'm 5'5".
Okay, so it just can't be 5'5". 5'6" and up. You good?
More like 5'11" and up.
Oh, okay. Well, excuse my language. Okay. So now, in terms of turn-ons, right? What turns you on in a man? In fact, what turns you off in a man first? Let's get that out the way. Let's get the negatives out the way first.
Learn and inconsistency. That's a big turn-off.
Okay.
That's pretty much it. I mean, unless you got some kind of a bad habit that it's like that's just taking over, because we all got our vices. So unless you just got one of those habits that you can't kick, or it's just taking over your mind and body or some shit like that, then
right. Okay. Now, what's your turn-ons?
I don't know. I like to be romanced. I like to be loved on. I need all the attention. That's my turn on. As long as I feel like I'm getting the attention, baby, you got me.
Courted. You need to be courted, as they say, courted and things of that nature.
Things of that nature is correct.
Oh, okay. So now, right, now in terms of you, right, what sexually in a man term, like what gets your engines revved and all that? What gets you going and all that? Like, what's your
It really just depends. It depends on the man. I mean, depends on. Sometimes I like to be submissive. Sometimes I like to be, the dominant person in the room. So it really just depends on my mood, I guess.
Okay, so it is that more so of a connection that you got with the dude, or it's just only your mood? Because can you be like that with somebody that you really just only just there to fuck, or?
I don't pretty much be with nobody. I'm just there to fuck.
All right, no, I'm just saying, everybody got their own little moments of things when they done did certain things, and, times and all that. So I'm just, no judgment, no judgment zone here.
Mm-hmm. I can dig it.
Okay. Now, in terms of physically, in terms of touch and things of that nature, what are you, like you said, it depends on how you feeling and things of that nature, but what, are you, look, this is the funny shit, right? So I see you, right? You got, huh?
I said, let me sit up a little bit.
I missed it. So here's the thing, right? Now, you have a nice bust size, you know what I'm saying? So,
my boobs here.
Huh?
I said, are we talking about my boobs here?
I'm just using them as an example. That's all.
Okay.
So we had some big titty females on here throughout the shows that we've done and all that, right? So the last guest we had in prior to that, a couple before that, they had big sizes, and they were not fans of getting their nipples and titties licked on. They didn't really care for it like that, surprisingly. So when I say these type of things, is that something that are you in that same boat too, or no? That's not, because you just said you got to be loved up on. So
that's weird.
Listen, I'm telling you, but everybody's different. So when I hear these things, I definitely ask more and more questions. But yeah, they it's like they other things get them, like the neck and stuff like that. They don't really care too much for that area. I don't know if that's maybe because certain people don't know how to do it the right way, or maybe they just.
It's a magical thing to suck it on the nipple. So of course the breast. So
no.
Some people don't have that touch. Some people are a little too rough. Some people just don't have it. So there may be women that don't enjoy that, but I don't see why they wouldn't.
Okay, so that answers my question. All right, so you're somebody who enjoys it. Okay. Okay, that's good. So does that in terms of foreplay? Are you big on foreplay, or you don't really?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
What's intercourse without the magic?
Yeah, you'd be surprised, and I ain't gonna front. We had a guest up here too, and this is not normal. I know this is not normal. It's just the fact of just having different people on there. It's just different. But I know this was a one-off type of situation. She was just basically yo, I'm cool with just getting straight to it. So okay.
So I guess that would be acceptable if you are a whore and you're getting paid for it or some shit like that. I guess that would be acceptable.
Are we horse shaming? Are we horse shaming?
No turn on, no give me moist. I'm not the type of woman. I'm not the type of woman that's not going to accept no foreplay. You just want to stick it in. Hell no, that's not happening here.
Right.
It's not. It's boring.
Right.
Shit is boring.
Are you more of a giver, or are you more of a receiver? Be honest.
I enjoy giving. I enjoy receiving also.
I'm sure.
So,
Of course, absolutely.
you know,
Do you find yourself? Do you find yourself? You're satisfied?
Yeah, I'm a satisfier.
Okay, so do you ever find yourself in moments of when you just want to be in a satisfying giving type of mood? Meaning, well, how? What's your thoughts on that before I even get to that? Because I can't just automatically assume that.
I really didn't understand what you were asking because you said satisfying giving type of mood. So.
Yeah, see, and when I was, because the example I was going to give was going to be along the lines of like some head or something like that. Like, would you be okay with just giving your man some head without you getting anything in return? Like, do you have moments of when you just want to do that with nothing in return?
Yeah.
You see, I pulled back on it. I pulled back on it because I didn't even ask you if you was a fan of head. What's your thoughts on head and all that? You know, we didn't get to that part. I didn't even ask you that yet. But
I like giving head. I do.
Okay.
So some women, I guess some women don't like giving head, but I do. I'll give you head till you nut, baby. They ain't gonna take too long, no way. Straight.
Oh. So what you giving yourself a 1 to 10? What you giving yourself?
An 11.
Okay. Shout out to you. It sounds like you getting into heaven. Sound like you getting into heaven when it's all said and done. Shout out to you. Okay. So do you have those moments though?
Of course. Especially my period on, you know, like I'm on my fourth study.
You gonna live forever for that comment. You definitely gonna live forever for that. I appreciate it.
Because some bitches are fuck with their period on. I ain't really into all the messy shit, but I suck your dick till you come, baby. Because I'm still nut either way.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I think I get I get more wet and stuff when I'm getting warm. So I enjoy it.
Okay. Now, in terms of like the you sense that gets you, since we're on the conversation of your moistness and that gets you wet and all that. Now, how wet are we talking? Are we talking like dripping? We talking squirting, creaming? Come on.
Okay.
No, this is the $1 million answer right here. This is the $1 million answer.
Okay, well, are we talking about wetness or are we talking about the way I bust it up? It's two different things.
You said, are we talking about what?
Are we talking about wetness or the way I bust it up? This is two different things.
Well, now we're talking about both now.
Okay,
so
I don't need any lubricants. I've never needed any lubricants or anything to moisten me up. It's already gonna go.
Okay.
As far as, I mean, it really just depends. I've grown into my womanhood, and I can control my squirt now. So I actually have a little bit of both. I can cream, I can squirt. It really just depends on, you know, how great it is.
Yeah. We gotta protect women like you at all costs, man. At all costs, we gotta protect women like you.
Just depends on how
good answer. Okay. What are you are you more of like you like aggressive sex, or you more like chill, or you like a little switch up, or what's your go-to in terms of mood, like tone, like
it just depends on the mood, honestly. I don't really like a lot of aggressive sex. My pussy still has walls, you know, so like I don't feel the need for all of that extra shit. Like it needs to be caressed in the right way and not feel like a tornado has went through it.
Tornado, okay. Shout out to Tornado. I hear that shit.
Shout out to Tornado wherever he at. Where you at, Tornado?
Shit. Salute. So I'm a big fan of squirting, right? That's my shit. Like everybody knows that. Like especially if you watch my shows, you know that. Like everybody knows that. So my thing is, when you squirting, like is a lot coming out, or is it just a little sprinkle tinkle? You know.
Oh no, baby, it's a lot.
I could tell something going on. I could tell something going on. It's not a what?
It's not a twinkle.
Okay. Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Shout out to you.
Oh.
Yeah. That's why you got VIP to heaven's gates. And that's why you gonna
don't do heaven like that. Do not do heaven like that in regards to this conversation.
You listen. No, but listen. You got it. You got it. Don't even trip. You got it. You know what I'm saying? So, like, when, like, let me see. When did you matter of fact, no. So you said 11 on the head thing, right? So let's get into this. Let's see how serious you are about this.
Not that serious.
Huh?
I'm not that serious.
You're not that serious? Oh, you was just joking.
No, I know. I wasn't joking, but I don't really know extras. How serious are we going to get into it?
Oh, no. Don't worry. I got this. Don't worry about this. This is naughty nights. I got you. Don't even trip. What I'm saying is, when you doing it, how do you like to do it? Since you get a pleasure, like, do you like slow, sensual type shit, or do you like getting like disgusting with it? Like,
I don't really have a style. I freestyle. It just
okay.
I might slow it down. I might speed it up. I might, I don't know. Who knows?
You know. You know who know? You know. That's what I'm asking you. You know. Okay.
I mean, there's no wrong way to eat a Reese's.
So you said you like your face fucked and all that, or you don't really care for all of that?
Not really. I'm gonna grow up.
So you gotta be the one in control, basically. So it go on your pace.
Don't touch my head. Don't touch me.
Don't touch your head.
It's okay if you hold my face a little bit, guide me. Just
I could choke you, right?
But not, I don't like. Y'all like to do this a lot, and no, don't do that.
So can I choke you while doing it? Is that acceptable?
You want to choke me with your dick in my mouth?
I can't put my hand over your head. I mean, where I'm supposed to put my hand at?
Oh, your.
Where I'm supposed to put my hand at? Shit, that motherfucker going on your body. You trying to take trying to take somebody's soul. I need to let you know that I'm still here.
Just don't touch my head, okay? That's it. I got my head.
That throat gonna get grabbed. Something. I'm just letting you know. But I hear you though.
I feel like I'm gonna die in this session. I ain't.
Yeah. But I mean, what are your thoughts on a little bit of physical abuse anyway when you fucking? Like, what's your thoughts on that anyway? Like,
a little choke is okay. Not no physical
ass slap. Little ass slap.
Physical abuse. Cause I'm gonna hit your ass back.
Little ass slap.
Oh, okay. I mean, that's acceptable.
Like I said, little headlock. Little headlock action.
Oh, headlock.
Yeah.
No.
I mean, if I can choke you, why I can't put you in the headlock? It's a different choke.
What? First of all, I'm fat. I already can't breathe. You're not finna put me in no fucking.
Oh my goodness gracious, man! No, you didn't.
I'm feel like you're trying to kill me.
Yo, something's wrong with you, man.
I am fat. I'm on the chunky side.
Anyway, I don't see none of that. None of these people in the room see that. I don't know what you're talking about.
Anyways.
Yes.
No. I don't need no physical aggression. I don't need you to about to choke me out like I'm going to pass out. No, I don't need that. Okay? Just a little, the right way. Some people don't be doing that. Don't need to be trying shit. That ain't it.
I'll make sure you're all right. I'll put the pinky out just so you know it's I'll leave the pinky out when you know what I'm saying? Like, just leave the pinky out. That way you can have a little wiggle room to breathe and all that.
Okay. Hey, now bite your shit. Don't say that, okay?
See what I'm saying? Why would you want to even do that? Disrespectful. Nah, but okay. Now look, right? What's your second, as opposed to your first, right? What's your second favorite position?
Mm-hmm. I mean, there's so many out there.
That's why I said, what's your second?
So my second favorite position would be me riding Nick face backwards. That would be my second favorite position.
Okay, you with your back facing the dude.
Yeah.
Okay. Interesting. Now I'm interested because I'm thinking. I would think your first one would be like. Let me guess. If I was to guess, it would be what? Doggy?
No, with that shit on his nose.
Oh, that's your favorite position. That's a first. That's the first. Shout out to you for that. That's the first. Somebody actually give me some other type of that's a first.
So, okay. I'm not really a fan of the doggy. Not like that. I mean, so I like it if I'm on my stomach with my legs closed. I like that, but motherfuckers always want to slap my ass just because it's big. So it's like, it's annoying. Like, it's annoying. So
what's annoying?
I'm not really like all the ass slapping, just this extra ass slapping because my ass is big. Like,
so you don't like your ass slapped at all? Is what you're saying?
Yeah, like a couple times maybe, but not. Just
okay.
Excessive.
Oh yeah. You got it. Yeah. Okay, ain't nothing wrong with that. A little in and out, a little ass slapping, and yeah, I hear you. A little spread out the ass slapping a little bit. Okay. I like that. Now look, in terms of the head thing, right? Let me double back on the head situation real quick. You a fan of face painting?
Oh.
You a fan of face painting, or you a fan of swallowing? Take your time. Take your time. Take your time. Take your time.
Well, I don't really want shit on my face. Not like that.
Got you. Now, I got a question that I came up with, right? Well, I came up with all these questions, but I got a question that I came up with recently. And it's very interesting. So let me ask you this. Now, judging by your answer, right? Let's just say scientifically, they found out that it's a way that you could get pregnant from swallowing cum.
I'll be okay.
Would you still like giving head, knowing that it's a possibility that you could get pregnant from sucking cock? Would you still like giving head?
Don't you still like to fuck, knowing it's a possibility that a bitch can get pregnant?
I like it. I like where you're going with this.
What?
Well, I'm just asking. Listen,
we all know the possibilities.
But now you got more than one possibility. That was just one way. Now you got two ways.
I mean,
you really willing to die on pregnancy now. That's what I'm saying.
I don't care.
Got you. That's all I was wondering. That's all I wanted to know if you was
the cock. Okay.
I hear you.
It sucked.
I hear you. Now, like, is there anything sexually you want to do that you haven't done before?
Probably not.
Interesting.
I mean, just maybe like exploring some more exotic places, like, you know.
Like what? Name one.
Bathroom or anything like that.
What? Where's the wild? Huh?
I've never had sex in like a bathroom or anything like that.
So where's the most interesting outdoor, or besides bedroom place you've done it at?
Ooh, on the beach at Myrtle Beach.
Okay, that's what's up. Brought back a memory. You over there laughing, huh?
Yeah, because I hit my fucking head.
I ain't even done.
Ooh,
you alright over there?
I hit my head on a rack of some boats or some shit. I don't know.
I ain't even see that. You must have did that shit fast as a motherfucker.
Huh?
I said you must have did that fast as a motherfucker. I ain't even see that.
You ain't see what?
Oh, you was talking about at the time. That's what. Oh, okay. I'm thinking you talking about right now. I got you. You talking about?
You didn't put out the heat, homeboy.
Don't tell nobody.
Yeah, so
don't tell nobody. But yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I was, bent over, get some different behind, And
right.
I think the beach patrol was coming.
Y'all kept going, or you stopped? Y'all stopped, or you kept going?
Why would I keep going? I ain't trying to catch no charge now. I got a clean record, baby. I ain't trying to catch no charge for this shit like that.
So you think it's
we trying to get the fuck up out of there at that point. But when I raised up from my position, I hit my motherfucking head on the boat race.
Yeah. That
was a great night. That was a very great night.
Oh, that's what's up. Is there is there any place you want to do it that you haven't done it before?
A lot of places.
Like what? Name a few. Name one. Name two. Whatever you want to name. You said like
an island somewhere,
No specific island. Just an island anywhere.
Anywhere. No, not anywhere, because I'm scary. I'm very scary. Probably the only island I'm going to go to is Hawaii. Because it's still in the United States. I'm scared of foreign countries. It'd be too much going on. I don't yet. No, I haven't. I don't want to send my birth certificate and social security card off either. I really ain't a fan of doing that. I don't care who got it.
I feel you. Indeed.
I've never flown.
Pretty soon, that's going to be a
plane. I've never actually been on a plane.
What?
No, I drive everywhere I go.
Get the fuck out of here. You've never been on a plane?
No.
You gonna live your life? You gonna continue to live your life like that?
No, I don't know. I ain't never really had a reason to. All the places that I have gone has been up and down the East Coast, so I ain't really,
You been to New York before?
Been where?
To New York. You been to New York before? You drove, obviously.
Yeah, we drove. Me and one of my friends. We had a little an event in Jersey.
Okay.
We was in Jersey, and then we drove out to Brooklyn. That shit was so fucking raggedy. It was worse than Detroit. It was real raggedy. I saw my Camaro that night too. It was crazy.
Hey yo, I live in Brooklyn. Watch yourself now. I live in Brooklyn. Brooklyn
was raggedy. It was raggedy. We pulled up to the Starlet strip club.
That was in Queens.
Starlet is in Queens? No, it wasn't Starlet then. It was something else.
It might have been Amadeus. The shit they shut down. How long ago this was?
Like 18, 19, somewhere like that.
Yeah. Amadeus. Yeah, that might have been the shit.
Was it a different name before? Because I don't think that's the name of it.
I'm trying to think. No. But it might be that one. They shut that shit down recently. Not recently, but probably like a year ago. If that's the same one we talking about. I don't know.
But parking, like walk down on the side of some brick buildings and some shit. It was like downtown or something. I don't know. It was like a downtown to me. That's what I would describe it as. But at the time they was working on the road, so it was like real messed up then. It was like they was working on the roads or something. It was a mess. It was a mess. And I drove my Camaro and I was very upset about that.
Oh, because the street was fucked up.
The street was very fucked up. And it was.
Yeah.
If you've ever been to Detroit, it was worse than Detroit. Okay?
I've been in Detroit before.
Yeah, it was worse.
I've definitely been in Detroit.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what's up, man. That's what's up. So, in terms of like, you said you got a little bit of this and a little bit of that, and you said you got a little double dose of nasty and freaking you, right?
Right.
What is off limits with you?
I don't know. I just can't really get with that spitting in my mouth shit.
I was gonna ask you that too.
I ain't feeling that.
You can't get with it. You never tried it?
Never tried it. I don't think I want to. I'll throw up.
I think you got to try. I think you got to be in the mood. You got to be in a. I think you just got to try to like whatever zone you in. I think you just got to go with it and see how it feel. See how it feel and shit.
I'm gonna pass on that one. Definitely gonna pass. Definitely gonna pass.
Alright, cool. I guess you know what you want and what you don't want. I guess so. You can definitely.
I'm gonna pass on that one. Yes.
I feel you. All right, ain't nothing wrong with that. Shit. Yeah, but I've definitely spent in some miles before, and yeah, it is all right.
Gross.
Said it's gross.
Absolutely gross. It sounds gross. Yes, it sounds gross.
Nah, not like that. It's not like.
I know some people that like it. I'm just not. I ain't with it.
What else you not with? That's it.
I don't know.
You don't know. You don't know what you not with.
That's probably about it.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts on
bonds and stuff? Like, you're not gonna have no clips on my nipples and shit. And
oh, you're not with a little S&M action, little whatever they call that shit, little
yeah, no
BS, whatever BDM, BDS, whatever the fuck that shit, little beat me up action.
Yeah,
That's what that shit is, little beat me up action.
Nah, I'm not into it.
Okay. So, what's your thoughts on anal? You fucking with anal?
It's alright.
I say yeah. Oh, okay. So it's alright. You ask? Do you ask for it? Have you ever asked for it?
Maybe.
Maybe. Okay. Have you ever? Okay. I'm paying attention. Okay. All right. Is that now? Question: is that something that you hold sacred and dear to your heart, like some of these females claim to?
At this very sacred in my heart.
Okay, meaning when I say that, meaning you got to be your man, or somebody got to have a specific title attached to them to get that.
Yes, it has to be my man.
Okay, cool. It can't just be the right moment in time. It can never be the right moment in time with just somebody. It got to be your man.
Well, there won't be a right moment in time because I'm not casually fucking. So.
No, I'm just saying in general. Maybe just I don't know your situation. So I'm just saying in general. I'm just putting different scenarios, and just to see what you would be open minded to and what you would. You know what I'm saying? So in terms of like, what happened?
Open, leave him open. Okay.
I hear you. So like, even in the aspect of like, with the like anal and stuff like that, right? Do you? Matter of fact, forget that. This is what I really want to ask you. At when did you realize that you had nasty tendency? That's what I'm wondering. When did you realize that? Like, damn, I ain't going front. Like, when did you shock yourself? Because there had to be a point in time, in a moment, when you realized, oh shit, I'm in the dark side now. I done ain't no coming back now.
I want to pass that question.
Really? I don't hear the passing. I'm gonna respect that. I'm gonna respect you wanting to pass it. Normally, well, not even normally, because nobody don't really passing, but since I don't hear it pass often, I'm gonna let you pass.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Let you pass. That might be a real good, interesting story attached to that. So I'm gonna leave that alone.
Yeah, I just had a conversation with my sisters about types of vaginas.
What about types of vagina? What do you mean by that?
They call me a carpet muncher.
You like females?
Not in the sense that I would like actually have a relationship with one. But
have you ever done anything with a female?
I said it again.
Have you ever done anything with a female?
Yeah.
Okay. Now, so I'm assuming that you went full throttle with a female.
I have.
Okay. Do you feel you give better head to a male or to a female? If you had to judge and rate your own, how you feel you do better in which one of the two, which you feel you do better in? Because you like men more, right?
It's equally irresistible.
You said it's evenly what?
Irresistible.
Listen, I don't doubt that one bit. I want to know what you giving yourself, because you know if you that motherfucker or not. So I want to know if you had to literally say, all right, I'm a this and this. Which one which one I feel I do better in, whatever case. You like men? You like men more, obviously, right?
Yeah, I like men more.
All right, cool. So, all right, no, cool. So, with that aspect, with that question rather, now that makes me want to go and ask you, like I just said, which do you feel like? Even if I know you like dudes, whatever case more. So it don't matter that you couldn't have still been good at the other. So I just want to know what you feel you did better at.
I probably give better oral to guys. Yeah.
Okay.
To my man.
Okay. Gotcha. Because I know females be saying, "Oh, females, they know they know what a female wants." So in that aspect, you eating some poontang, I would think that you would know exactly how to. You know what I'm saying? Like which reaction you got better. You got a better reaction from a female or a dude.
Well, I actually taught somebody how to make a female squirt. So like,
okay.
I taught a guy. I taught him one of my tricks, and it works for him. I'm pretty sure I was using it on some bitch today.
How do you feel? Well, you can't feel no way about it because you taught him how to do it, so you can't feel no way about it.
I don't. I already pissed on his face.
Oh, wow. You mean squirted on his face or really pissed on him?
It's the same thing.
Watch it, NuNu.
It's the same
nice
thing. Let's be clear. It's the same thing.
No, it is clear. It ain't the same thing. You better stop saying that.
It's clear, but when it dries, it smells the same.
No.
Yeah.
No.
It does. Yes, no. It does. Yes.
No.
Yes.
No. Listen. No, listen.
Professional.
So like I was saying.
Professional.
Like I was saying. Listen. Like I was saying, right? You make yourself squirt too?
I do, and I can control it. Mm-hmm. I can control it. I can control how I come.
How do you please yourself, or you're not a fan of it? Listen, I can't assume. Listen, I can't go around assuming I know what your answers is going to be. I gotta ask you the question. I gotta ask you. I can't assume it because then I'll be like, oh yeah, because I know you like this, and you be like, nah, I really don't, and then I'll be like, oh well, my bad.
Well, I have a whole online novelty store, so of course, okay. First of all, a woman must know how to please herself before she can actually allow a man to please her.
Okay.
Unless you know what your spots is, then you can't ever tell somebody else how to please you.
Oh yeah, 1,000%. How often do you fondle yourself?
What did you have to say, fondle?
I mean, it is yourself. It is yourself.
Fondling sounds. I would prefer you just say masturbate because fondling sounds like very dirty. Like
well,
it doesn't sound
bad. My
bad. Not very.
And you got a nice thigh too.
Thanks. Not very often. I shall say so myself. Not very often.
Not very often. Okay.
No, I'm busy. I don't like the urgency is not there. I'm focusing on money and stuff. So.
Okay. That's what's up. Do what you do. Shout out to you. It's another shot for you.
I really only get really horny around like twice a month, like right before my periods can come on, and when I'm ovulating. So.
I'm like, damn. You know when you getting? She like 2 times a month. That's the average.
Yeah, cause I mean, when you like I said, when you're in tune with your own body.
Yes. I hear you. I'm not mad at you. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. So like, in terms of like playing with yourself, right? You say you got an online stuff, so I'm assuming you only use toys then, right? You don't no manual button?
My fingers?
Yeah. Are you a fan of fingers?
Not really.
No? Okay. Would you allow fingers even though you're not a fan of it?
If they're clean. Mm-hmm.
Got you. Because I ain't gonna front. I got spirit fingers. Not that I'm offering my fingers to you, but I know that certain females, they don't really be caring about fingers going inside them and all that. You know what I'm saying?
That's another part. So for me, that's another part of foreplay. So, like, I don't know. I done had toes, fingers, all kinds of stuff. Like, like, what's up?
You had toes what? You done had toes what?
I mean, like, it's all in there. Everything comes into play.
Hold on.
Toes.
Hold on. Time out. You done had toes what though? What you mean about toes? And I'm not even a fan of feet. What you talk about toes though? Toes what? How did toes get involved in this conversation? What about toes? Toes what? Where they going?
I don't know. I don't want to go into that too deeply, but I saw toes.
Well, shout out to you for that. That's cool. A lot of females said no, but you might be like one of the first or second trying to say that, or whatever case is. But I ain't gonna front though. Yeah, I respect it. That if you was nasty, you gotta. That come with a part of the nastiness. That come with a part of it.
My demon time ain't that nice.
Hey, I'm trying to get to it. Trying to see what I'm saying. Trying to see what you're talking about. You're gonna see. Because my thing is this, right? So like, damn, sucking toes. You kind of that's wow, interesting. Okay. Yeah. Shout out to you one more time. You don't want to suck these two, huh?
Yes, too.
Well, you ain't got to worry about that. Look, and it's funny. I don't care for either one of those two, the toes or that ass shit. Good money. So
she ain't never had you. You ain't had me.
What? It don't matter.
I know you want to do some strange things.
But it don't matter. It don't matter. I see you enthused over there too. But yeah, nah, I'm good on that one. But that's cool though. I like people that are like open minded. I can tell you open minded to certain shit. Like, so I like open minded shit. Like anything. Like, like, we here.
Only live once, baby. That's right.
Yeah, 1,000%. So where else you did it at? Outdoors. You ever fucked in like a movie theater or anything like that?
No real public places. No real public places outside the beach. I've done like on a carport, on a car. In the woods, parked over in the cut.
Mr. Low Fit, I don't know if you see the comments and all that. They've been coming through, but I don't know if you get to see them. But you see the comments?
My cup size.
Yeah.
I'm only gonna have to say I'm like a triple D right now.
Triple?
Yeah. Well, they in between a triple and a double. They
never heard that before.
They still coming back in between. So I gained a lot of weight when I was pregnant, and my boobs just so happen to be the first thing that grows on me when I get pregnant. So I gain a lot up top. I've always been top heavy. Most of the time I'm 36 double D. But since I had my son, well, he just turned 2. I agree, B-Baby. I can still wear my bras, but they kind of spill out a little bit, and I got a lot of push-up bras, so they actually come out. But yeah.
Whatever other questions y'all got, bring them through.
Too much indeed. Ain't no milk in these jugs, baby.
You done fooled everybody. So ain't no milk in them motherfuckers.
Ain't no milk in these things.
Hey, for the record, right? What do you say? Let them free.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not, sir.
Just a little. Yeah, she nice though. She nice. You definitely nice. Yeah, you could grab them.
They all fluted and got moles all over.
Mr. Lowfit, I agree 1,000%.
Thank you. Thank you.
She checked me on that shit earlier too, but that's another conversation. But I was like, damn. We'll talk about that later. That's off-camera conversation. That's an off-camera conversation. Off-camera, don't worry about it. I said, okay. Is there, so there's nothing that you want to do that you haven't done, you said? Like, you feel like at this point in time in your life, sexually, you've explored everything you wanted to do, besides on a different island and shit like that? Like, The best I could do, fellas, is ask her to stand up.
I haven't done like a swingers party or like a orgy or nothing like that. That'd be fun.
Would you be? I'm about to ask you. Would you be open to that?
Yeah. Okay. I like something for me and my husband though.
So we are. Okay. What's your stance on threesomes?
I've had my share of threesomes. Honestly, I like them. It's cool.
Okay.
Depending on the people.
Oh, this is what I wanted to ask you earlier. This shit kind of like slipped out of my circumference. You what you classify yourself? You a screamer or you like a moaner?
It depends. I'll be silent on your ass and you'll be wondering if it's good or not.
You say you do? Oh, for real?
I'll be silent. Be silent.
Niggas will be like, oh man, that'll have a nigga going crazy. Like, what the shit going on here?
It just depends. I talk my shit.
You a talker? You like to talk?
I talk. Yes.
What might we hear in a NuNu session if NuNu was if a fly was to go by and pass him?
You're gonna hear absolutely not.
That's what you gonna hear? Absolutely not.
No. I
was to say, oh man.
Yeah,
you funny, dude.
Great questions.
Huh?
I can smoke my weed shine. Good, because I got my little rolled up joint right here.
She said she both. He asked if you a cream or a squirt. She said she both.
I'm magnificent, baby.
I like how you said that, even though you might be full of shit. But I like how you said it though.
I'm not, and I've been told I have great coochie.
I mean, I'm sure. I'm sure. You know what's bad about that?
This girl asked me if I had a tilted uterus, and I don't know how the fuck she knew that, because I didn't know for a very long time.
She said she asked you what?
If I had a tilted uterus.
What the hell does that mean? A tilted uterus. What does that mean?
Extra good pussy.
Got you. Extra good. I like that.
Extra good pussy.
So, in terms of this good coochiness, how long would you say a good? How long would you say a sexual session is worthy? Like, how much is time wise, right? What would you say is acceptable? If you had to put a time wise on it, what would you say is acceptable? A good what? Good round is what? You know what I'm saying? What's a good round?
A good round is when I came.
It's when you came. You come fast, or it take you a long time to come?
It depends on the ride, baby.
Yo, B-Man Truck, I'm gonna be honest with you. I agree too, and that's what I was trying to say a while ago. I agree, right? But you know what's bad about that? The bad thing about that is women get so much of a free pass, bro. Like, they automatically get put on a certain type of like a nigga say some shit like that. A female ain't gonna be automatically saying, yeah, I know you got some. She just gonna think like, she gotta really think or whatever the case. Like us, we could be like, yeah, I'm sure you do. Like, we'll just straightly give it up to you. You know what I'm saying? Y'all be like,
it was. I've been told it was. Again, this goes back to, remember when I said that women, there's different types of coochies. So there's, in my personal opinion, there's the C-section vagina, and then there's the labor and delivery vagina. Okay.
Which one is that? Is that the one that? So I don't know which one that is, but I'll just ask you straight up.
Labor and delivery vagina is kind of mushy upon entry. Like it's no offense, like
check you out.
It's a little bit softer than the women that haven't pushed out any babies.
Right.
This is no offense to y'all when y'all sing y'all's vaginas. I don't know when he takes offense, but you know, I've been down there before.
Do you have a?
And there's a big difference, and they come in different shapes and sizes and looks and everything.
I
know. Yeah.
What is yours? Is you got an any or you got an Audi?
Okay.
Type of. Huh?
What? My clippers?
Yeah, like your clit. You got what you say? You have like a good old big clit knob, or your shit is just a nice little.
It's not no
nice
little tinted high. It's not no big shit that sit out and look like roast beef or anything. It's like your average. I don't know.
You know when you gonna say all that? It's like your average. You say I don't know. You know, it's your shit. You better know.
I've worked in strip clubs, so I've watched bitches get dressed. I've seen a lot of cats, and they do come in different shapes and sizes. I've seen some ugly ones too. I mean, like just standing up straight, you can tell it was ugly. Like she ain't even got to see no little things.
She got a little bit of extra. She got a little extra meat on the top.
Yeah, please. Mine's is nice. It's nice. It's firm. Is it fat or just it's
regular
fat.
degular?
I'm fat, so it gotta be thick. Can't be no regular. I'm 200.
Hey yo, do me a favor, because you keep saying you fat. You keep saying all this you fat shit. Can you stand up one good time for the people?
My back is big.
Now you trying to find shit to say it's big? Like, come on, man.
My back is big.
Well, yeah, you got a big. Yeah, you got a big backside. You absolutely right.
You said what?
Like, I said you got a big backside. You right. That's why I look. Everybody over here talking about fat. Like, what are you talking about?
It's all right. I'm working on it. I am. I'm 216 pounds, guys. It's a lot. It's a lot of back.
Nice. Nice. I don't know what you talking about.
All right, let me move my camera back.
Everybody likes, see? Everybody, you getting likes. People like that. That shit good.
Okay. I got.
All right. You wanna take a caller? You wanna take some callers? Or take a caller real quick?
Take a caller.
Yeah.
OMG.
Let's see, we're gonna have some fun right here. We're gonna see if somebody do not be crazy or weird, man. We're gonna have some fun real quick. We're gonna see what we got. We got somebody tapping in from overseas right now.
Weird, because I cut your ass out. Okay?
Listen.
Okay, Stink?
Oh, he must have left. That was somebody crazy. I mean, not crazy. That was somebody from overseas somewhere. He ain't tap in though. He tapped out. So he was gonna tap.
I have a cursing problem. Okay. My camera's messed up now. Now y'all done made me stand up and mess my camera up. Y'all just want to see my boobs.
Nah, niggas was looking at them good old knockers. You talking about some niggas that made you mess your camera up. Niggas is over here salivating over them knockers. What's good, Mira? Shout out to you, Mira. Shout out to Mira. She was down here the other day with us. That was our last guest. Shout out to her. Shout out to Alabama.
Alabama from where?
I want to say maybe Birmingham, if I'm not mistaken. That's what she was tapping in from.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, but that shit there though. But yeah, I know, right? So look, right, in terms of like with the whole like sex and shit and all that, right? Like I don't know. So if you ain't making noises and all that sometimes, what you just be there other than just talking your shit. If you ain't talking your shit, you just there.
Concentrating on my nut.
Oh. Shit. You can concentrate and still be in the groove, but I feel you though. I can feel you. She said concentrating on that thing.
Concentrating.
I feel you. What's the most amount of people you had in one room when you was fucking for? You,
Two.
Two?
I just told you I ain't have no orgy. You ain't listening?
Nah, you ain't have to be an audience. I'm saying you ain't have an audience. You ain't never had an audience before. Nobody else was watching you in the room fucking on like that before.
No, I'm the watcher, baby.
You the watcher. Okay. You can't be watched. You afraid of being watched?
No, I just don't. Who needs to watch me?
Okay. I'm just saying. What's the longest? I know you're not watching with a stop clock and all of that, but if you had to guesstimate, just a roundabout number, how long would you say you gave like some head for? What's the longest amount of time you gave some head for? Like in one serving, in one head serving. What's the longest amount of time you probably gave some top for? How long was a man able to enjoy that? What you said?
Maybe
that rating of 11? Huh?
Maybe an hour.
I love it. I love it.
Is that long?
No, that's perfect. Cause bras ain't trying to suck cock for no hour. But shit, let alone shit, I ain't gonna front out, man. Yeah, let me just shut up. But yeah, I hear you.
If my nose won't stop running, then I'm stop.
Sometimes that's the good thing about it.
Yeah.
He asked you a question. He said, "You see it about the threesome?"
Say that again.
Was it you and two girls and a dude? I mean, you, another girl, and a dude, or was it the other one?
Y'all asking too many questions.
That's the point of this story. Nice. She over there. Y'all asking too many questions. Get her, y'all.
Y'all asking too many questions.
Get her.
She gonna give you chills.
Get her, y'all. We ain't gonna have her too much long on here. Get her.
He asked me. He already asked me if it's anything I ever did. I haven't. I gave an answer. If you missed it.
What he said? What you said now? I ain't hear you.
No. Male, female.
Oh, okay. Okay, got you. Nothing wrong with that.
That's crazy.
Nah, they just, we here. Everybody here, they here for you at the end of the day. They ain't here for me, they here for your ass. They know I'm gonna do what I do question wise, but they here for you. They here to see who the new person in the hot seat is.
Mm-hmm. Seat is very hot.
Speaking of hot, right? Like, you rather fuck in what season would you rather fuck in? Like, if you had to pick a season to do the most fucking in, what season would it be?
What?
Like, if you had to pick a season, right? If they was like, yo, you gonna have your most sex in this season, what season would it be? Winter, spring, summer, fall, what?
I don't know. I don't have a seasonal preference. It's just gotta be the right person. It's a very weird question, Jay.
What about the time of the day then? If that's the case, since you don't want to entertain my season, what about the time of the day? If you had to pick one time of the day to have sex, which would it be? Morning, afternoon, or nighttime?
Morning sex is wonderful.
Morning breath and all that, huh?
Yes. Wake me up, Stink.
I ain't gonna front. Sometimes that morning breath be turning a nigga off. Like, damn. I'm sorry. I'm just saying. Look, you get mad. Don't get mad. Sometimes that breath be a little tough. You know what I'm saying? That's all.
I don't know.
Yeah, I know.
I ain't had
YouTube
in a long time, so.
What's a long time? NuNu, come on now.
It's been a while.
All right, so
I've had sex this year.
Really? So you saying what we in May? So in about 5 months, we're going on 5 months basically.
Since November 2022.
Oh wow. Any specific reason? I'll entertain it. Any specific reason?
You entertain it. You don't.
I entertain it.
I like that. You can entertain it. Honestly, I'm not interested. Like,
what you not interested in?
In anybody.
You're not interested in no penetration from at all in general?
I haven't been interested in I've been uninterested. So.
Okay. Okay, that's cool. Are you at least dating, or are you interested in dating, or you just not interested altogether?
Hold on. So.
Oh man, here we go.
So basically, what I did with somebody until they really like push me over the curb. So like I can be loyal by default. Right. Which means like I'm not in a relationship, but if I fuck with a nigga, I ain't gonna fuck with nobody else. So kind of in this little off and on relationship kind of thing deal. I don't know what the fuck it's called. It ain't even an off and on relationship. It's just some weird shit. Right. And so that's just the guy that I'm dealing with right now. And when I ain't happy, ain't nobody happy.
Oh, that's not good.
It's not.
Dang. Well, keep you happy at all costs.
So I ain't really. I'm single and not mingling. If that makes sense. I ain't really be interested. I ain't really found nobody that's interesting to me at this point right now because.
Well, that's because you pretty much got you pretty much got something already to a degree.
I don't. I'm still single.
I mean, yeah, but you also said if you fuck with somebody, you fuck with them.
It is the safest way, baby. It is because it's getting very weird out here.
You ain't lying.
It's getting very weird.
You ain't lying.
Stick with the familiar dick, ladies. The dick is the best.
Shit. What's your thoughts on Ross? What this is a stupid question, but I'm gonna ask you anyway. You care for condom sex, or you rather raw sex?
Honestly, condoms dry me out. And
you said what? Condoms dry out?
They dry me out.
Oh, they dry you out. And we don't want that to happen now.
And then I think the spermicide like messes with my pH, so.
Oh, okay.
Raw dog it is.
She said raw doggies.
Yeah.
She said raw doggies. Like, okay, I hear that shit. Not raw dog, raw doggies. More than one. I hear that shit.
I ain't saying more than one.
No, but I'm saying you said raw doggies. I
said raw dog it is.
Oh, raw dog it is. Pardon me.
Yeah.
Young man. Pardon me.
Shit. Dangerous.
Yeah, she definitely talking that type of talk. So.
I mean, nobody want no dry ass coochie.
Nah, nobody want no dry coochie.
Come on, y'all know them damn condoms dry the coochie out.
Hey,
that's why y'all be.
What's the greatest? Well, I know them shits be hurting. I know that much. I don't know about no drying nothing out, but I know that much.
So y'all can't feel the difference? You can't.
What you mean? You can't feel the difference.
Oh no.
You can't feel the difference.
That goes in hand with like that aggressive sex, especially if there's a condom in play. That my shit is swell up on your ass in the clothes, baby. You won't get in there.
Oh man. We don't want to push it. We don't want to push it away now.
Yeah, it will close. You gotta be gracious with it.
Gotta be gracious. I like that. I ain't never heard that before. What age you started playing with yourself? Like when you started playing with yourself?
Goodness.
Oh, are you appalled?
Every appalled.
It's all right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
I guess when I was a teenager.
All right, what age? You know, teenagers is from 13 into 19, right?
No. High school.
All right, what age is that? 14, 15, 16? What?
Like 11th, 12th grade, when I became active. I didn't have sex till I was 16, so.
Okay. Little late bloomer, and that's even crazy to even say that.
That's not late.
To say that.
That was grown to me.
Man, you know, I was 14 when I got my first piece of poontang, but I was playing with pussy, sucking titties. I was pulling my Johnson out in the first grade under the table for girls to see that shit. So I was just ready. I was ready. I just needed, you know what I'm saying?
I was ready.
I was ready. You know what I'm saying? But okay, I understand that. I can dig it. So before I let you go, right? Mm-hmm. I want you to tell us your most embarrassing sexual encounter that you ever had.
Embarrassing?
Yeah, if any. You maybe you never had an embarrassing sexual encounter. You never like gave some head, accidentally threw up on a nigga, nothing too crazy. Never fell down a flight of stairs when you was riding something on the stairs or something. Nothing. Okay. You squeaky Clipdine. Okay, check you out. Salute to you.
No strange moments.
Salute to you. That's what's up. I ain't gonna front, man. You gotta come. You gotta come to New York, man, and come do an in-person interview, man. It's a different ballgame.
I would love to.
Yeah, you should definitely come back out here. We already know you probably not gonna fly since you already. They gonna fly, so I don't want to say safe flight.
I like to take my piece with me, and I like to keep it. Never broke nobody's shit or nothing. No, I've never broken a bed. I haven't broken a bed. My bed has failed before. It was on some slacks. Yeah, my bed has broken before. I ain't going for it. The mattress has slid off before. A chair, a sink. No accidents in a chair or a sink. Have I been on?
Nisha, what up, Nisha?
I ain't never been on a sink. No.
Never been on a sink.
No. Chair.
Okay.
Somebody said that.
Okay. How you feel about slapping a dick on the clip? You cool with that, or you don't really care too much for that?
Why not?
Yeah.
Slap it on my face too, Stink.
That come with the package. That come automatically. That come once it come out. That come with the.
That does not come automatically.
Well, at some part of the duration of the ride, before we get up out of here, a little dick slap on the face may partake, baby.
No, that does not happen for everybody.
Oh, it ain't gotta happen for everybody. I'm not, it don't gotta happen for everybody.
Yes, indeed. No, it does not have to happen. No.
Yeah, but moment wise, that's all.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's not a normal. That's not something that normally happens all the time. Like, no. That's okay. Very intimate. That's when I'm being very, very, very nasty, okay?
I mean, listen, I understand. You are, what's your deep throat? What's your gag reflex like, rather?
It just depends. So, I guess it would just depend on the size of it, because I can deep throat, but I might gag a little bit. Yeah, I'm on a gag.
Okay, gagging is cool. We like gagging. We're a fan of gagging. The question was asked here, or the homie asked the question. He said, "You cool with a dick in your pussy and a toy in your ass?" Wow, you gotta think of that.
Well, it just depends on how big the toy is. It can get a little uncomfortable.
Also, you're what you
you're doing too much, baby. Hell no, okay?
he said, that's good.
No, that's too much action for me, Captain.
I hear you.
That's too much action for me. Maybe a finger. If she think they'll remember. Both.
She said, both. Hey, that's a good answer. That's a good answer.
Both.
I ain't going for it. That's a good boy answer. Yeah,
remembrance, man. I got some great memory.
I'm sure. Yeah, a nigga look at you and look like they gonna create some great memories. A1. Yeah, definitely. You have any questions for me before we get out of here? I ain't gonna front. This was a good conversation, man. I had a good time with you, man.
I don't have any questions. This was funny.
That's good. I'm glad we were able to entertain you. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad you gave us your time. I'm serious about that New York visit, though, man. I'm telling you, it's better. You know, a lot more ways we could go with the interview in person. Definitely got to make your way down here.
As long as I ain't sucking up a cucumber on the camera, we could, okay? Hey.
That's cool. Everybody do their own thing.
Everybody does do their own thing.
Everybody do their own thing. You don't got to suck no cucumbers. You know.
Does anyone in our audience have any questions?
Anybody else got any questions? They was asking questions anyway. They was saying reminisce.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. It's a beautiful thing.
Y'all gotta blow up her what's her name and tell her to come out here too. So I can interview her, y'all, and y'all can really see the curves and all of that in person and all that. And then I can really talk to her next to her and really see if she gonna say all that hot shit while I'm in her face and next to her, you know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna laugh a lot. I laughed a lot.
Laughter makes you live longer. Laughter makes you live longer.
Say it again.
I said laughter make you live longer. So I want you, enjoy life, laugh.
Yeah.
He said pull that. Right now, we good. I definitely had a good time with you. You know what I'm saying? Talking to you and shit, bothering you. I like your energy. I agree, B-Man trucking. I agree. Yeah, I definitely agree. So.
Follow my IG, guys.
Yes, definitely make sure y'all follow her. Thank you for giving us your time once again. We're gonna keep supporting you and whatever you got going on. If you got something you want me to repost for you or something like that, you know what I'm saying, just let me know. Something like that. I definitely appreciate you giving us your time. It was fun talking. Definitely keep in touch.
I'm preparing for this baddies audition, so hopefully I get to see you on the Zeus Network.
When is the audition?
Next week, actually.
Oh yeah, you better get ready.
I'm ready. I don't think they're ready for me.
That's what's gonna get you on right there. That type of attitude right there. That's what's gonna get you on. That's what's gonna get you in there right there.
Raw and real.
That's what's gonna get you in there. I'm definitely rooting for you.
Thank you. Definitely.
So.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Of course. Don't be no stranger, man. Hit me up, anything. You know what I'm saying? Just, All right.
And
No, appreciate you.